Thank you, Siri, or whoever you are.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Hi, welcome to another episode of Want Beef. I'm your host, Neil Rubenstein. Filling in for Andrew Bergen is my new friend, Libbie Higgins.
That's me, Libbie Higgins. We're new friends. We just became friends.
We're friends now, right?
We exchanged phone numbers.
We
Yeah.
have each other's phone numbers. You said it was okay for
We
me to call
text
people?
on the text messaging program.
Yes. You said it was okay for me to call people honeys.
Yep, you got to.
Do you have that? Is that your? Do you have the right to give that power out? Like, are you and Chelsea
No.
equals on the honeys thing?
The deal with the honeys is, do you know Justin Armistead?
Yeah.
Justin copies Chelsea. So Chelsea always said, "Hey, sugars." So then when Justin started making content, she started saying, I'm sorry, I'm mixing up her pronouns. She started saying, "Hey, honeys." So then we stole it back from Justin and started saying, "Hey, honeys, so and so here." But I'm the one who started, "Hey, honeys, insert thing here." So, "Hey, honeys, Coke here."
Okay.
So I don't own anything, and Chelsea doesn't own it either. It's Justina who copies. Who
Okay.
kind of owns it, I guess.
All right.
Bang.
Well, I'm going to use it when I'm around you guys, but I think I'm going to not use it in my personal life.
Wow.
Was that insulting? All right. I'm sorry. Today's episode is desserts. You're a big dessert person?
I'm a big person and a big dessert person.
When you say desserts, are you talking like strictly like cakes and custards and such, or are you like incorporating all like snack items and ice creams?
I'm including all snack items, ice creams, cakes, donuts, anything that's primarily sugar that you eat
Okay.
after a meal or possibly binge eat.
So a dessert can be binged eaten, in your opinion?
Yes.
All right. So
If
so
it's
would you say like
if
peanut
it's
M&Ms?
no,
No.
just because I don't know why. That's a candy. That would be
Okay.
considered what's called a candy.
What about like yodels?
What's a yodel?
It's like a Drake's cake or like a Hostess cake. I think the
That
yodels
would be
is
a
like
dessert.
that would be dessert, even if it
Mhm.
comes in plastic.
It contains the properties of a dessert.
Okay. All right. We're just defining right now. What's your like? What's like? You just had I don't know what your favorite food is, but let's say you just had like a steak dinner, dope restaurant, mashed potatoes, cream spinach. Would you like some dessert? Would you like to see the dessert menu? What are you hoping is on that menu?
Some sort of chocolate cake with some sort of ice cream.
Really
Mhm.
simple, like back to
But is
basics,
it though?
isn't it?
It's decadent.
Yeah, but it's just chocolate cake, like a 7-layer chocolate cake, like a German
Yes.
forest. Is that what they call it? German forest?
A, what is
Black,
the German
Black
cake called?
forest? Black
German coconut cake.
German.
You're mixing up two different things. But I will say that my favorite dessert in the whole world is custard ice cream.
Custard ice cream?
Like I'm not going to say custard like the English, eat custard. I'm talking about like frozen custard.
Oh, like frozen custard.
Yes.
Oh, not like a creme brulee,
No, that is far too fancy.
like a like a
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Do you like them in the like the parfaits, or you want it like on a cone?
I like both. Lately, I've been into eating hot fudge sundaes with custard, and it's a whole experience. Like it's the texture of the custard, it's the temperature. It's a whole thing. Like it's a whole thing for me.
Why custard over like frozen yogurt or ice cream or just soft serve?
Okay, so generally soft serve ice cream like a Dairy Queen or a McDonald's is it's lacking in the eggs department. That's what I like about the custard. It's thick, has a lot of eggs in it.
That's what she said.
Are you a comedian?
Hmm.
The soft serve ice cream is garbage. I will only eat it
Garbage.
and garbage. I will only eat it when it's as a last resort.
Carvel, have you had Carvel? Like I know they don't
No,
have them in St. Louis. You never had Carvel.
no, I don't know what it is. Is it a brand?
Yeah, it's a store. It's like it's like a Baskin Robbins, but it's soft serve.
Oh, sorry. My first job was at Baskin Robbins.
It was whack.
Oh, it was incredible.
You were 73 pounds when you started that job.
I was like 142 pounds.
So all right. So you're fine.
I'm
Did it
fine.
ruin you?
I'm still 142.
Yeah, there you go. What yeah, all right. So if we end up like doing dates on the Northeast, I'll make you go to Carvel. But
Please.
here, like I know like TCBY or like yogurt and such or
No,
twirls and twirls.
when I'm trying to eat a dessert, I'm not trying to lose weight, count calories. I'm trying to fuck it up. I'm trying to get diabetes.
But what about like, so where do you even get custard?
There's several places that I go to. One here in St. Louis is called Ted Drew's, which is like a famous custard place, but also Andy's, which is a chain that should be everywhere.
I don't even know. And it's advertised as frozen custard?
Hmm. I feel like you're missing out on this, and it makes
Yeah,
me.
like this is like this is like news to me. I feel like people need to tell me if I'm out of my mind or not. Because where I'm from originally, it's just yogurt and ice cream, frozen yogurt and ice cream, and then like I mean, I travel constantly, but I don't. I guess like I just don't pick it out. Oh, it's gonna
It's
be
not
like
on your radar.
yeah, it's gonna be like Bader Meinhof, where like now that I've heard of it, it's gonna just be everywhere. I'm just gonna be like, like
And go? Will you go to one of these places?
I mean, in the interest of friendship, I will try it, but I'm not an ice cream guy.
Dude.
I know. I like to
So
get
what is your deal?
I like to get my calories in meal form. Like I'll mess around with some peanut M&Ms or some Goldberg peanut chews, or like like a potato chip or a dipsy doodle. But for the most part, I want a meal. I want, like
So
if you
you're
like, would
telling
you
me
like
if we went to Applebee's, you would not eat a maple brownie?
that's okay. So it just so happens that that's probably the only thing on an Applebee's menu I would eat. it would go. I would go straight from the chicken wonton tacos straight to dessert, and I'd be like, I want the blondie in a skillet with vanilla ice cream, and then I also want the brownie in a skillet. And one
The
spoon. Don't give
blondie
anyone else spoons. What?
is unreal, isn't it?
What? The skillets?
The blondie.
Yeah, the blondies.
Yeah. It's unreal.
Yeah.
How did I know that about you? I just picked that up.
Yeah, that's one of the rare ones though. There's not a lot of Cheesecake Factory, I eat the cheesecakes. Applebee's, I'll do that, but everywhere else, I'd rather, like, if you're like, hey, like at that steakhouse, if they're like, what do you want for dessert? I'd be like, another filet mignon, please. It's like you put a candle in it. I just eat around it.
What do you get on your filet? Anything?
On my filet, I usually go straight.
Do you get like butter?
Yeah, salt and pepper, butter. That's it. However they cook it. I'm a very simple guy when it comes to like a good steak. If the meat is good, that's what she said. If the meat is good, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with it. Like if it's if it's made properly.
What temperature would you get?
Oh, rare. Steak, rare. You bring me the cow, I'll eat it right off the cow. Yeah, rare. Why, you don't do that? What do you do? Don't say.
I gotta go at least medium.
Oh, medium.
I have to say medium. I can't take it when there's blood coming out of it.
I mean, I'm not mad at you for medium, but I mean, a good steak should be.
It would be silly of you to be mad at me over something like that. Especially since we're just new friends.
Figuratively, like in the topic of meats. What? Yeah, I don't know, man. A good steak, just kissed with heat. I just want it. I want it. Yeah. Do you mess with cheesecakes?
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Are you a Cheesecake Factory fan?
The only time I go there is when I go with Chelsea. Chelsea is a huge Cheesecake Factory fan.
Really?
I like just a plain cheesecake. Also the turtle one that has caramel in it.
That's good. I like the Oreo one and the s'mores one.
I'm not a big s'mores fan. I love the novelty of a snore. What's it called? S'more, but don't put it in anything else. Don't make it a cereal. Don't make it a lip gloss. Just make a s'more.
Yo, the last episode, Mikey was talking about how his favorite cereal is a s'more cereal. He loves it.
Sorry, Mikey.
No, he loves it. I don't like a s'more. Like, I think it's silly. Like what are we doing out here? You know what I mean?
Melted marshmallow is ugh.
I'm fine with that, but just the whole all right. But put it.
You just want to sit you just want to sit in a camp chair and grill a hot dog over the fire, right?
I mean, if I'm forced to sit in a camp chair, hot dog's probably the best thing to put on a stick. But better than a camp chair is like a better chair, like a real chair in a restaurant. That's what I prefer to be. Like, I don't need to. If I'm heating something, I want it to be like one of those Korean barbecue things. But I'll cook my own food there. That's fine. Do you mess with that?
Restaurant chairs are a big problem for me because I have a big butt. And so oftentimes their chairs will have arms. Why? Don't have an arm on a chair.
I'm with you.
Don't have a chair that could hold a child only.
Yeah. Get chairs that are rated for actual sized humans, especially because, like, everyone knows that like the average weight of America is like through the roof now, right? So why are we still you know, shitty chairs? Give us real chairs, patio furniture at these restaurants.
Oh
Break
God,
it.
I'd never sit in a patio chair.
Dude, no way.
They're
I'm
like
even
that big.
I'm sketch with folding chairs.
Don't invite me to a wedding, any church gathering, anything. I'm not gonna sit in that chair.
Do you get mad when they're like booth or a table? Or you're like, obviously a fucking table.
I'm like, I always say, they say that as they look me up and down, but then I say, did this table move? Because if it moves, then I can push it all the way over.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then my thinner counterparts can sit on the other side.
But what about like what about like when we go out after a show?
We are we're what we're doing is first we're Googling restaurants, then we're Googling the pictures of the restaurants and looking at the chairs. That's what we do.
that is, do you guys do that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you guys
They
order,
know.
do you guys order to the club on show nights, or do you guys go out after the show?
Generally we will eat the club food
The club.
or order in. Sometimes we'll order in.
Because like you get out, I mean, she does 2 shows a night, so you get out like kind of late now.
Yeah, because then we also have a meet and greet after each show. So that takes a while. And then when we go out, there's usually people outside waiting, which is I'm not complaining. It's very nice.
So that's a neat new thing. You know what I mean? Because like I think that's like another topic. I'm gonna
We've got like 5 other podcasts that we have to do.
yeah. Well, I do a mental health podcast occasionally with my buddy where he talks me out of killing myself once a week.
Oh,
But um we've had guests on that, but I don't know. It's just like a lot of crying, like a lot of like
oh.
super sad. My buddy who just did an episode of this, my buddy Jody, she was like, when I started this podcast, she was like, I like this podcast so much better than your soft white underbelly podcast. I was like, all right, asshole. You started in St. Louis?
Yes.
And
Started in St. Louis.
is Helium your home club?
It was. They haven't booked me in a long time.
On purpose?
I don't know. You know how it is. I haven't sent them my avails or anything, but I mean, there's a pandemic and then, I've been gone, so.
You've
Holy
been on
shit.
tour with Chelsea since pandemic, pretty much, right?
Yep. So, I mean, they have new people working there, so I should probably send them some avails. Even saying that makes me nervous. I'm going to send them my avails. What if they book me? Then I have to go do a show. And I'm
Is your
scared.
anxiety that bad?
It's not cute, dude. It's not cute.
I need a cough button. Oh, did that pause it? Did that mute it, or did I just cough
I'm good.
loud? What?
They just coughed loudly in my ear. Let it out, brother.
It's COVID.
If I was there, I'd go like this on your back.
I swallowed the wrong way. This is terrible.
That's what she said.
I forgot how to breathe. What so all right, so other than cheesecake and chocolate cake, like do you mess with like tres de leches or any of that stuff?
That also is a little fancy for me. I I will mess with like a pie, some ice cream. Um, what other kind of desserts? Like anything that has a fancy name, like tres de leche or creme brulee, I will feel intimidated and not order it.
Is it because you're from the sticks?
Um, I just don't feel fancy enough.
Hmm.
I can clearly say, oh, I'd like the apple pie and ice cream. It doesn't make me nervous. If I was like, I want to get the creme brulee. See, I can't even say it now. I'm nervous.
Have you ever put cheddar cheese on your apple pie?
I'm sorry. What? No, I have not.
Yo, people do that.
Really?
Yeah.
What
I've never done it.
flavors does this bring out? What does this do?
I don't know. I mean, I won't even put like cheese on something that like has also guacamole, like a turkey sandwich. If it's guacamole, I don't want cheese. Or like a hamburger. If you put like guacamole on a hamburger, I don't want cheese on that. So I can't imagine putting cheese on apple pie
I'd
at
try
all.
it.
You would
I would
try
try
it?
it. Yep.
No, I'm not in. You're gonna have to report back and let me know because I can't. I'm not willing to experiment
I
like
might,
that at all. Apple's your favorite pie?
cherry is my favorite pie, but you
Cherry
don't
is.
often find those at restaurants.
But you find them in the gas stations.
Yes, I love a good Hostess cherry pie. There's
What
so
about,
much lard in them.
do you guys have in Missouri? Where do I see these? Do you guys have fried pies in Missouri?
Is that the name of a brand?
No, it's essentially like homemade versions of those Hostess pies, where it's like
Oh
almost like an
God.
empanada pouch.
Oh God, when McDonald's used to deep fry their pies. Fuck. So good.
Yeah, those apple pies were.
Why do we why do we live in a world where they take lard out of everything? Just keep the lard.
Yeah, I think because they're not allowed to say trans fat anymore. They think it's they think it's cultural appropriation. Is that? I'm gonna get canceled.
Yep.
I
Delete.
hope. What about delete? What about what about oh man, what's your favorite non-chocolate cake?
I would go with a red velvet
Red
or above the red velvet, just a pound cake.
pound cake, butter topped,
Oh,
butter
oh,
split.
oh,
What
the
the hell?
Sara Lee pound cake.
Oh yeah. What
Oh,
flavor is red velvet?
I think it's
It's just,
I think it's actually chocolatey, isn't it?
is
I don't
it?
know.
I don't know. I
I don't
always
know.
like whenever it's offered to me, I'm like, F that. Like get that out of here. Like it's an abomination. What flavor is red velvet? Get out of here. Give me vanilla
Get
or
out! Get the
chocolate.
hell out of here!
Give me butter. Give me some butter.
I'll tell you a cake I don't like: pineapple upside down cake. Get that the hell away from me, Grandma. I don't fuck with you, pineapple on a cake.
So my buddy once made us Asian pear upside down cake on the grill.
Wow, that
It
sounds
was
good.
kind of like the best thing I've ever had, like dessert wise.
Wow.
And yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Obviously, it's not pineapple; it's Asian pear, but it makes me think that there's hope for pineapple upside down cake. I'm not gonna kick it out of bed.
I am.
All right.
There's no change. There's no change that you can make to it to make it okay. There's something about it.
But
The
pineapple's so
hot
sweet.
fruit. I don't know what, I have some kind of bad memories attached to it, I think.
To a pineapple?
To a pineapple upside down cake. Pineapples I fucks with.
You fuck with pineapple.
Anything that has one of those bundt cake pans with hot fruit at the bottom. No. Keep it.
Bunt in general, I'm out on bunt. Hard pass.
Like, why is it called bunt?
Bunt. Why are there so many consonants all grouped together? How do you feel?
Oh shit.
I gotta snort. How do you feel about pineapple in stir fry?
No. Put a pineapple in a refrigerator and serve it up cold to me.
You don't mess with like the Mongolian rock?
Don't put a pineapple in there. Leave all the other ingredients.
Really? Huh.
I don't want any sort of salty sauce mixed in with a pineapple.
So never like sweet and sour chicken with a pineapple or there's like another I don't know, there's other applications for pineapples and chickens. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Nope.
Out.
Not on board.
Out. What about other fruits?
Other fruits are okay warm. Cherry is good warm. Apple.
But pineapple you're out on.
I don't know what it is about the pineapple that I would like to go to therapy and possibly go back into my past and see where this aversion to a bunt pineapple cake started.
Bunt. Just a word. Bunt.
Let me get some of that bunt, baby.
See there, I like it there. I like it as a sexual innuendo. I'm about to bunt this cake, you know what I'm saying? I'm not okay with it as a dessert. What about Jello? How do you feel about Jello?
Jello's good. Jello's good. They put some whipped topping on there. Specifically, what's it called?
Cool
What
Whip?
is the most famous Cool Whip? I could eat that by the spoonful.
Oh, Ready Whip is the.
No, not that one.
And then Cool
That
Whip
one's good, but the Cool Whip is the.
I'm gonna go Ready Whip. I'm gonna say that I prefer Ready Whip, and I want red Jello. I want red Jello with from like a diner. Oh
yeah, red Jello all the way.
1 spoon. Don't give me 2 spoons. Don't send a second spoon if I'm sent with someone. Like you're offering to share my dessert.
What if you're sitting with a loved one?
1 spoon.
What about if you are
they can order.
courting someone?
They can order their own. I would love, baby, buy a dessert, baby. Baby, buy your own. Let me buy you food. Let me buy you Jello.
Baby, get yourself a bunt, baby.
Yeah, get yourself some bunt for the later. Don't bring 2 spoons. I'll ask for 2 spoons. It's okay for me to ask. You don't assume I'm sharing this with anybody. This is mine.
And they always do.
Always 2 spoons. Always.
Can I bring 2 spoons? It's like, bitch, I'm 350 pounds. Do I look like I'm about to share anything?
Unless you're bringing me a second spoon because you think I'm going to mash it and mainline it, don't bring me 2 spoons. That's the only way. Then I'm like, oh, okay, you thought I was going to freebase this? Okay, I understand why you bring me a second spoon. But if you think I'm sharing it with this 90-pound bitch, I would never call a girl. That was I was just being in character. I apologize for the use of the.
It didn't seem like you're a character, but okay. 90 pounds. Wow. That is
90-pound, lovely young woman.
90 pounds of bunt, baby.
Yeah, I'm about to bunt in her cake. I also.
Oh God! I'm gonna bunt a nut.
I'm gonna bunt a nut. Harry's gonna come over and bunt some nuts. But
Oh God! I wish.
Is he in St. Louis?
No, unfortunately not.
Where does he live?
He lives in Colorado.
Oh, jeez.
I met him in Chicago.
I have a St. Louis related question before we
Oh, let's do it.
Have you had sandwiches from Vivola Express?
No. I couldn't figure out if this was a joke, if this was real, because I live in St. Louis and I've never heard of.
Never heard of Vivola. It might be Maryland Heights.
Maryland Heights. That's where my famous McRib video took place.
At the
McRib, the McDonald's on Dorset is in
Dorset. That's right.
Wait, what is this place called?
The McDonald's on Dorset. Yo.
Volva sandwiches.
Yo, I watched a lot of your videos, but I've watched them out of order. So I watched a video where you guys are talking about going to the Dorset McDonald's, like it's a famous McDonald's, and I'm like, why is the Dorset McDonald's famous? And then later I saw your McRib video, and I was like, oh, the Dorset McDonald's. It made it so much funnier, I think. I don't know.
Oh, shit. Unreal.
Vivola Express is, I believe it might be Maryland Heights. It's a sandwich shop. They're only open like 11 to 2 Monday through Friday.
I can't believe I've never heard of it. That's where I spent most of my teenage and adult years.
Yo,
in Maryland Heights.
It is so dope.
You gonna go there when you're here next week and I'm not here, bro?
First of all, I can't believe you're not there. And I added a date and you're still not there.
I thought it was supposed to be today, this weekend, today and tomorrow, which would have been perfect.
No, next weekend.
We could have went to Andy's custard.
Yeah, and I could have taken to Vivola.
Look, you're not doing anything with my vulva right away, sir. Slow down. Slow down.
I'll tell. Yeah, Harry's getting mad. It's my vulva. And I'm like, oh, it's Vivola.
It's not Harry's vulva either. It's my vulva.
Well, no, but he's protective of it, I imagine.
No, probably not.
He's like, vulva for everybody.
I mean, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? So he can't say anything.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
You struck a nerve with me.
I know. I didn't mean to, like.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What happened to your chair just now?
What happened to my what?
Chair just now.
My chair?
Yeah.
I was reaching down to touch my leg because it was hurting. So chair's fine. It's me that's moving.
Oh, okay. All right. I think we're we're about a half hour in. I think we can say goodbye to the folks. I what's the word? I appreciate this, but to so much of an extent. I can't think of the word. My brain's not working right now.
Well, we'll wait until
Immensely.
you think of it.
I appreciate this immensely. Thank you so much,
dude,
for doing it.
I appreciate it immensely.
Plugging anything? I mean, I only have 60 viewers, so is there anything to plug?
Yeah, I have a new OnlyFans. That's what I'm trying to plug, and I don't know where to plug it because you can't say it on Instagram.
You can't say only. Can you say OF?
They're real fucking weird about it.
Huh.
People will get their shit deleted.
But I see.
Yeah, you can.
It's like all cam models on Instagram. They all have OnlyFans.
Well, for some reason, it's okay for them. Other people talk about OnlyFans. There's a way to talk about it that's you don't have to say the word, but
Say my subscription service.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get I just got verified. I'm not trying to get deleted.
What's why OnlyFans versus Patreon?
Can you show your butt on Patreon?
Oh, no, maybe not.
I mean, I'm not doing like porn or anything. I got some butt shots on there and like a video of my getting my butt waxed. It's not like serious, like, oh, daddy. It's like, oh, daddy, but then we're laughing after we're saying it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. And OnlyFans hosts videos, right? Like you upload it right to OnlyFans.
Right.
So that maybe is better than Patreon because then on Patreon you have to like upload it to YouTube unlisted or private or Vimeo.
Oh, really?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't figured out how to do it a different way. But also I don't really try that hard. I'm real bad at all that stuff because I only have like a few people on each thing. So it's like I don't know what I'm doing.
I have Patreon for my podcast, which is called Slop City. That's what I should have plugged. Slop City.
Slop City. You got Slop City. You got OnlyFans. See you on tour all winter with Chelsea.
Chelsea Lynn, and that's about it. That's all that's going on. Find me being having major depression and anxiety all the other days of the week.
Yeah. Me too. You can do that with me too. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, Libby, thank you so much for doing this. Join the Patreon. I will not upload anything ever, probably. And come see me live. I'm on tour with Libby and Chelsea in November. In December, I'm in Southeast Florida.
I can't wait, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait. Stop it.